Mrs. Thompson and Teddy. Many years ago, there was a school teacher named Mrs. Thompson. On the first day of school, she stood before her fifth grade students and told a lie, as most teachers do. She looked at her students and said she loved them all equally, but that was impossible, because sitting in the front row was a little boy named Teddy Stoddard. Mrs. Thompson had noticed Teddy the previous year. He didn't play well with other children. His clothes were always messy, and he seemed unpleasant. She had started to enjoy marking his papers with a big red F at school. Mrs. Thompson was required to review each student's past records, but she saved Teddy's file for last. When she finally opened it, she was shocked. His first grade teacher had written, "Teddy is a bright child, always ready to laugh, does his work neatly, and has wonderful manners, a joy to be around." His second grade teacher wrote, "Teddy is an excellent student, well-liked, but troubled. His mother is seriously ill, and his home life is difficult." His third grade teacher wrote, "His mother's death has deeply affected him. He tries his best, but his father shows little interest. If nothing is done, his home environment will cause serious damage." His fourth grade teacher wrote, "Teddy is withdrawn and shows little interest in school. He has few friends and sometimes falls asleep in class." Mrs. Thompson felt ashamed of herself. It got worse when the students brought Christmas gifts beautifully wrapped in ribbons and colorful paper. Teddy's gift came wrapped in plain brown grocery store paper. Mrs. Thompson opened it in front of everyone. Inside was an old rhinestone bracelet with several stones missing and a perfume bottle that was nearly empty. The children began to laugh, but Mrs. Thompson quickly said, "What a beautiful bracelet," and put it on her wrist, dabbing the perfume on her hand. That evening, Teddy stayed behind after school and said quietly, "Mrs. Thompson, today you smelled just like my mom." After the children left, Mrs. Thompson cried for an hour. From that day forward, she stopped just teaching lessons and started truly teaching children. She gave Teddy special attention, and the more she encouraged him, the faster he responded. By the end of the year, Teddy had become one of the brightest students in the class. A year later, she found a note slipped under her door. Teddy wrote that she was the best teacher he had ever had. 6 years passed. Another letter. Teddy had finished high school in the top 3 of his class. She was still his favorite teacher. 4 more years. Another letter. He was about to graduate college. 4 years after that. Teddy was now Dr. Theodore F. Stoddard, MD. Then came one final letter. Teddy was getting married and asked if Mrs. Thompson would sit in the place where his mother would have sat. She said yes. That day, she wore the rhinestone bracelet, stones still missing, and put on the same perfume that reminded Teddy of his mother. Teddy hugged her and whispered, "Thank you, Mrs. Thompson. You made me feel special and showed me I could make something of my life." Tears filled her eyes. She held him close and said, "No, Teddy, you have it all wrong. You taught me how